So hello and welcome to round 7 of this Project Cars League at the AOR PC GT3 Elite League. This is, as I said before, round 7 here at the Sonoma Raceway GP. We were not able to attend at Monza last week, and actually I was really out of Project Cars and really out of practice as well for this circuit. I do not know this circuit at all. I basically had about 20 minutes practice before this race, so this is my sort of qualifying lap. Just very cautious, not hitting any braking points or something, just getting around the circuit and getting better in the race. Only 16 drivers today, as a few people also dropped out of the league during the season, so we already we will catch some points for sure. That's quite good actually. Here it's evening here at Sonoma, so we'll have a night race, and we are touching the gravel here on the outside. So we're completely missing that double right-hander here now. That was the second sector. Now we're coming into the third sector. Quite enjoyable to drive actually here. This S sections. But it was really not a good lap so far.
Oh, damn it.
Very cautious also. Last sector was maybe the best out of the three. And that's basically the last braking point for this lap. And there's a car right behind us who was quite pushing and was holding it up. But we will finish this lap here and try to let him pass right away, and that actually didn't work out that well. It was quite unfortunate actually. So here are the results of the qualifying. F1 Master taking pole position for I don't know how many times in a row, 4 times, maybe 5 times. Tipple in second, Ycoms third, then RC1 Sol Pedro, Fizzy, AJ, Andrex, Mikael, Son of Man, Notstra, Marty van der Bent, Silva, Hobbleton, Vice Guy, Cruisen, and me in last position with 8/10 of P15. So that's very, well, not good. But we will see how we will do in the race. I have given the information that one stop should be good around this track with 2 soft stints, and we're actually here at the grid. We have the lights going on, and we are away, getting quite a good launch, and it's very tight here. This this section here also already a little bit pushed wide here by Weisgar, but that's normal in those first courses. Almost stopping here because Silva is parking his car on the apex, and I didn't know where to go. So we stayed where we were at the start for a moment, and we're just taking this easy here to just settle back, just get into the race, into this track, and then see how good we're dealing with the pace with the other guys. And, just have a fun race. Running very wide here at the exit of that long left-hander. Loses definitely some time. Overtaking on that track is quite difficult. They're not really straights here, and they're also not the track is quite tight sometimes. As White and Silver Arrow have a moment then we're going past the Belgian driver. So 1 position gain for us. So coming on the end of the first lap, so on the field is already spread out quite a bit here. I think there's maybe. There's already someone in the pits, I think. Is that even possible? Yes, someone has pitted, but I'm not too sure who that was. I think that was Tipple or something, who started at the front row. I think he was in second, and now he's coming out of the pits in last position, of course. And still, we overtook a Wise Guy here. I didn't mention that. we're getting his sideways, and that's, oh no, also braking a little bit too late, and that allows Wise Guy just to go side by side with us. We're not leaving him much room here. We're braking very cautiously, and he's not making it here around the outside. That braking area for this long left-hander is pretty difficult. You also saw here Notstrauss, I think it was Notstrauss spinning. And yeah, P12 for us now, as some guys made those mistakes. Tibble already in P30 was skipping to lap 4, where another car has some issues. I think that's Martin van der Bent, and we're getting a little bit, braking a little bit too late, and that allows Tibble to go straight past us. So we lost one position and gained one position. So again, P12 for us getting very close to Tibble here, but not making any move or something. A silver arrow is right behind us, defending the inside line.
Sorry guys, I have to leave.
Yeah, if he has some, if he brakes later than us, so it's like better to cover the inside line. As I'm not that sure about braking points at the moment, but it's looking quite good. We haven't made big mistakes or something, so it's looking quite good for a reasonable race for us. As another car goes wide here, but we're skipping to lap 6. Notstrauss now behind us. We're on P10 as 2 other guys have had some issues or made some mistakes, and now our the guy who's in the same car is I am is right behind us, as I think that was Poppleton running very made the mistake again, as many other drivers also made that mistake into the long left-hander. I actually quite enjoy this double right-hander here. It's I don't know, I enjoy corners like that, and also the last sector was quite a cool sector. I hate the first sector because it's very I know it's very narrow and very bumpy and very difficult as well with the traction and something. I'm not really enjoying that, so we are in P9 actually. It's quite good, as Martin van der Bent left the race due to wheel issues, and actually in P8 here on lap 8 we are behind Son of Mom, who has some issues. I think normally he should be way up faster than he is at the moment, and yeah, there's actually I think a lapped car or something in the pits, and we're not making a move just yet on Son of Mar here, as it is very difficult to overtake on this track. As you can see, I mean, there's no straight. Even the start and finish straight is not really a straight. It's just a double left-hander with I don't know. You're not really driving straight there. So lap 10 we are still behind Son of Mar. Tipple is behind us, who made again a mistake, and we're braking far too late for the double right hand, and we're tapping Son of Mar quite massively into the back. I hope he hasn't got some damage or something from that collision. I didn't, at least. So lap 12, Son of Mar's pulling away slightly now, as we are not really going slow or something. I think he had some pace struggles, and now he's finding his pace again, as Tipple goes on has the same spot as he had been in the first a couple of laps ago, when he overtook us as well on this location, and he's again making it round the outside here. So P9 is still looking good. Pit stops should be around lap 15 to lap 20, somewhere in there. So we're now lap 15. Oh no, we're making a massive mistake here into the first corner. We didn't break down the car. just in time, and we're getting that penalty from the game, and we're still very slow here, and not just nice side by side with us, and he's making up the position. So P9 for us, and I thought, okay, I don't know, maybe an undercut works. So I think I already decided on the end of this lap, or on the end of the lap 16, to go into the pits now to take a fresh set of the soft tires. Just changing here the tires here. I made another pit strategy actually. So let's see where we are coming out. I doubt we're gonna stay in P9. No, we're not. Wiseguy goes past, Silver goes past, and Cruisen goes past, and Sonoma will also go past us, I think. Nah, I'm not too sure. No, I think we will stay in P12. Pit stop was quite long, lost us quite some time there. But I think we will stay in P12 for the moment. I hope so. This pit exit here is quite long. Yes, but we will stay in P12, so that's quite good. Lap 90 now, so a couple of laps later. 3 laps later actually, or 2.5 laps. And there's some, here, the leads of the race are passing us now. Andrex in front of F1 Masa. So not many problems for them to pass us. Maybe we will also take a look at who's in P3 at the moment. Oh no, we're making a massive mistake into this in this left-hander where we were quite cautious to then.
Why didn't you take out Massa?
Almost tapping AJ there. And yeah, we're losing positions to Pedro and also P13 now. I forgot who was in P13. Who is in P13 now? So I know P12 now. Sorry. So last place for us, but then there are quite a few guys who have to pit. On lap 26, we're starting our fastest lap of the race. We're already setting a new personal best of 1:31.2, which is already 7/10 faster than my qualifying lap, and you can see the tires are not really the newest ones. So finally, after that, I think after lap 20 or something, I was quite settled into this race and found my pace, my rhythm. Let's say my rhythm, and yeah, we had quite a good first sector. Actually, only 0.06 of a second behind our PB. Again, quite cautious here through the left-hander. It's a corner you do not really want to be that aggressive on. Cruisen is now behind us in P13. We're actually pulling away from him a little bit at the moment. The double right-hander here, taking a little bit of wide line, but that's not too major, I think, through that section. So let's see the next split time. Yeah, 2/10 up on our time on our fastest lap. So we're looking good here to get maybe below the 1:31s. Will be also quite, it's a little achievement here. That race is not really happening too much as there are only 14 cars in this race left. So yeah, compared to the first race as well, where we were about 23, 24 drivers. This is quite a lonely race for us. So 1:30.9 is our fastest lap of the race, and we're not really making up ground to Sonoma. We're quite equal at the moment. So P11 now for us, as Pedro made a mistake. A couple of laps ago, and AJ is now in front, who is in P3 I think at the moment, and Silva is actually going very slow here. I think he also let AJ pass a couple of corners ago, and actually, yeah, he's very slowly, he's letting us through. I think it was quite a bad race for him. I think he expected more than the position he is in at the moment, so he lets us through. P10 for us, and we're actually on the last lap of the race as we are lapped. And F1 Masa finishing this race off in first place. I think that's his third race in a row or something. It's very massive. Oh, we're breaking a little bit on the gravel there. Quite a big moment here through that double right-hander on the last lap. Not really necessary, but we're getting away with it, and we will come home in a quite reasonable P10. Best result of the season, of course, for us, but yeah. I'm looking forward to the next races where I should be better. I'm not here for the second to last race, but for the next race I'm definitely there. It will be Silverstone, where I had a very good race until my disconnect last season, if you watched that video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one at least, and also Imola, which is the last race of the season. So we're coming home in P10. F1 Massa getting his third win in a row. He's taking the lead from Bransky, who was not attending today. Andrex in second, AJ in strong third, Fizzy in a good fourth, Tipple, Yoki, Notstra, Son of Mikael, then me, Pedro, Silva, Wise Guy, Cruz and Poppleton, and Martin van der Bent. And also Pupperton didn't finish the race. Fast lap goes again to F1 Massa, as usual in this season. We really have to say, sometimes he pitted at the wrong times, but he always had the fastest lap, and almost every time he had also the pole position. So that's very, very massive from him, you really have to say. Maybe we're also getting a look at the driver championships in a couple of seconds. Yes, we do. F1 Massa leading there now, 18 points in front of Andrex, who's now also overtaking Brownski, who had a very bad race also at Monza. Maisie dropping back to P4, and Kaki staying in 5th. Tipple making up some ground. He's only 5 points now behind. Pedro, Fizzy, Silva, Yoki, Sankmar, blah 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 blah. Doesn't really. You can read the names there. We are in P20. Actually, we're making up, I think, 2 positions. I'm not too sure. No, maybe 1 position. 1 position it was, I think. 2. I'm not too sure. We should get some reasonable points in the last 3 races, or the last 2 races for us at least. So the manufacturer standings, Aston Martin are looking very good here for the manufacturers championship. The roofs are in second, in front of the BMWs actually. We are in 4th with the Audis, the McLarens are in 5th, the Ginetta is in 6th. So that's actually the end of this video and the race. I hope you reasonably enjoyed it, and I see you next time at Silverstone. I'm really looking forward to this. Until then, bye bye.